the space above the ground towards the sky. And here's one more step in that direction. Meet ARIA, the latest entry in the Malvestio ICU range, a bed on columns, meeting the requirements of today's intensive and sub-intensive care departments, inspired by the air that we breathe. ARIA is simple, light and essential, a versatile instrument for the care of patients and the work of hospital professionals.
When we hear the word respire, we probably think of breathing. When we breathe, we take in oxygen with each inhale and release carbon dioxide with each exhale. This exchange is important for respiration. But while breathing is a physical process, respiration can be considered as more of a chemical one. All organisms, from a single-cell bacteria to a blue whale, undergo respiration. We need to breathe to allow oxygen in the air to be taken into our system and be used for producing energy for our body. Though mostly unconscious, much like blood flowing in our veins, breathing brings our body and mind together. It brings us life. To preserve breathing is to preserve life.
In patients treated in critical care, immobility can lead to a number of circulatory and respiratory complications. As an integral part of preserving our respiratory infrastructure, the continuous rotational therapy is an intervention whereby the patient is continually rotated through a set number of degrees. ARIA provides a platform for the continuous rotational movement and help reduce the negative effects of immobility. The rotational system can be programmed according to the needs of the patient and work automatically once set. Through the user interface to ARIA's rotational system, the operator can set the degrees of rotation, the resting periods in minutes or seconds, and the possible intermediate stops.
A sophisticated support for the patient's healing process, translated into a user-friendly instrument for hospital staff. Operating the bed ARIA comes spontaneous and effortless to professionals. Malvestio trademark infographics are quite immediate and controls always ready at hand. Integrated in the side rails, front-facing at a safe distance with a supervisor control panel, pedal operated for hands-free operations and handling. Available at both sides of the bed, the touchscreen controls are immediate and easy to navigate, just like your smartphone. An actual smart platform whereby you can configure a system of alerts and signals, control the weighing system, set automatic functions. At a glance, the user interface provides a real-time picture of the bed and its settings. A whole set of visual and sound alerts are there to aid the work of operators and provide additional safety to the patient.
All ARIA's functions are within the bed itself. There's no need for specific mattresses, more devices, or additional surfaces to have the whole set of functions. ARIA can therefore be equipped with a wide range of static or dynamic mattresses, according to the different protocols of ICU units and to the specific practice followed by nursing staff. And because every ICU department is a world of its own, Malvestio has designed the bed ARIA to be highly configurable and meet the specific needs of each customer.
Medical imaging has become an essential part of the diagnosis and treatment of patients. Mobile imaging systems, specifically C-arm X-ray machines and fluoroscopy imaging units, have the major advantage of bringing the imager to the patient. Hospital beds that allow positioning of mobile imaging systems around the bed for easy access to the patient during imaging procedures will further the modern trend of keeping patients of one single support throughout their stay in the patient care facility and will increase the overall efficiency of patient care. With the large area of radiotransparency, ARIA integrates that one single support for the use of mobile imaging systems. The bed and its structure offer the patient all the features of a traditional ICU bed and at the same time provide imaging units easy access to the patient.
The concept of lightness concerns the physical weight and the property of materials, but it relates just as much to the visual appearance of structures, components, and space. Lightness is not a technical term and cannot be measured in a finite way. It can be neither quantified nor specified, but it is an integral part of our being and a quality we strive for. A quality that Malvestio has put into the study and design of the bed ARIA at the aim of enhancing ergonomics and easing the work of operators. The constant research for new materials was recently translated into the use of polypropylene, a material which represents the perfect mix of lightness and sturdiness. The light but sturdy material together with the soft line design of each pod provide the patient with a comfortable support and allow operators a safe and effective disinfection. Lightness was integrated also in the structure and function of ARIA. Thanks to the new M-Soft movement system, each electric adjustment is performed smoothly and without jerks. The system's smooth and fluid movements contribute to limiting patient discomfort to a minimum.
Malvestio is committed to studying and designing beds for patients that also help operators in their work. Adjusting the sections of a bed will inexorably link patient comfort to physics. Intensive care patients need to be frequently repositioned by the nursing staff, as their body tends to slip towards the foot end of the bed, with subsequent skin friction. Repositioning the patient implies a considerable amount of time, significant physical strain for operators, discomfort to the patient. The friction against the mattress surface is also one of the 4 causes of bed sores, one of the most frequent issues in the hospital environment. ARIA is equipped with the exclusive and patented Malvestio in-centro system as a standard feature. The in-centro system combines backrest and pelvic adjustment via a moving central section. The movement is automatically performed during the backrest adjustment. Regardless of bed adjustment or type of movement, the in-centro system allows the patient to self-center on the bed and counter the push towards the footboard.
Another Malvestio solution at the aid of operators is a drive system, a motorized fifth wheel that lets operators move the bed without effort. Once engaged, the drive system is literally at your fingertips. The motorized fifth wheel is controlled by the traction control switch that drives the forward movement, the backward movement, and the walking speed to drive the bed through different hospital departments with no effort and in full safety, as the bed is constantly self-braked when the system is on.
Thank you for joining us for the presentation of the latest entry in our ICU range. Malvestio will continue to drive forward, counting on having you by our side.